Yo, what is going on, you guys? Bashtian here, and today I want to go ahead and check out a brand new card that was just released yesterday, or today if you count the day that I'm recording the video. It was released in YGO organization, coming out of Duelist Nexus, called Mirror Formation of the 10 Sacred Treasures. So this is groundbreaking. I'm just gonna say that right now. This has potential. Now, how much potential does it have? We're gonna go ahead and discuss that in this video. So let's get right in. First of all, I was gonna go ahead and say this artwork is phenomenal. It's really cool. I hope it's a secret rare. Most likely won't be, but you know, it is what it is. So with this card, it's a normal spell card. Nice, there you go. The effect reads: send monster or monsters from your hand or that are face up on your field to the graveyard so that the total levels equal exactly 10. Then draw 2 cards. So with that being said, they have to equal exactly 10 stars. So you can't go over, can't go under, can't use XZs, can't use link monsters. Understood. Got it. We can use fusion, we can use synchro, we can use effects, and I believe it does not say that you have to use effect monster. You can use normal monsters as well. That is something to keep in mind. I don't know how relevant that is going to be, but it is something that now you know. So with that being said, when would this be applicable, right? So first things first, go ahead and take a look at the facts, right? So it's a normal spell, so you're going to be using during your turn. Cool, got it. Number 2 is that it is not a hard once per turn. It's not a hard once per turn. There's no once per turn anywhere on this card. It just says send monsters from your hand or that are face up on your field to the graveyard so total levels equal exactly 10. Draw 2 cards. Also, it does not state that you have to send them from your monster zone. So what that means is decks like, for example, Crystal Beast that set a whole bunch of monsters in their spell and trap card zone could potentially use this to their advantage in order to be able to go ahead and gain additional effects. Also, I believe some of the Crystal Beasts do gain effects whenever they are sent from the spell and trap card zone to the graveyard. If I'm not mistaken, if I am, definitely just roast me in the comment section. That's perfectly fine. I'll take it. But that is something that is, you know, worth keeping in mind. So with that being said, guys, I want to go ahead and go over with you. So okay, so this is my trap tricks deck list that I have. So ignore that for right now. But what I want to go ahead and take a look at with you guys is, let me see if I can go ahead and make this full screen. It doesn't really help. Okay, so I have here a list of all level 10 effect monsters in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because I am curious to see exactly what archetypes this might be able to go ahead and flow well with. And not just that, but just what it might have synergy with, what archetypes might be able to go ahead and help out, things like that. Rocket Arrow Express. So first thing that came to mind when I was reading this is going to be trains. Rank 10 trains is going to be absolutely off the charts. Machina as well. I have a lot of level 10 monsters, because essentially what you want to do is have good card economies, right? So if you're sending more than 1 card from your field, unless it's from your spell and trap card zone, you're really not plussing that much, or as much as you would want from this type of effect. Essentially, how card economy works, you want to gain more, or at least the exact same amount that you are giving up in order to gain those cards. So having that being said, that's another reason why the Trap Tricks spell card that lets you draw, Tantalizing Tune, I believe it's called, is not very good, because you're trading 2 cards, and if it gets ashed, you don't get anything. So it's something to keep in mind. And this, I believe, is a similar effect with this, because you are trading 2+ cards, and if this gets ashed, then you're not getting anything in return. So it is something to keep in mind. There's a lot that goes into it. What I do like about it, though, is that it's a lot more flexible than the Trap Tricks draw card, but there's a lot of similarity between that card and this card, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other archetypes. One thing that did stand out was the Malefics, which would be very interesting. The GX God cards and the Dual Monsters God cards. I'm talking about Obelisk, all the Time Lords as well, so that you can see some shenanigans with that as well. A lot of level 10 decks that really suffer from consistency. Let's just be real here. Every single level 10 base deck, and I'm looking at all these right now, no need to go ahead and start naming them off one by one, but they all tend to suffer from the same thing, which is just lack of consistency, lack of firepower, lack of consistently being able to get those boss monsters onto the field. So with this being said, you can play this along with the cards like Trade-In potentially. I believe Trade-In says level 8 or higher. If not, I'm pretty sure. I don't use that card very often. I'm pretty sure it's that. Anyway, Rainbow Dragon, like I said, with Crystal Beast, you could definitely go ahead and get huge advantage out of this, I believe. Not necessarily Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, you definitely don't want to get rid of that. Some Kaijus that you don't need. Definitely huge. Lord of Heavenly Prison, very meta relevant card as well. Trains, here they are as well. Earthbound Immortals, for whatever reason, if you want to play them. Metaphys benefits off of, you know, getting the cards banished as well. So you do have a lot of options. That being said, I'm not gonna make this too long a video, guys. I just want to let you guys know that this is gonna be coming out very soon in Duelist Nexus. Now, Duelist Nexus is coming out in Japan first, of course. It's gonna be set to release, I believe, is in April somewhere. It said April 22nd of this year, so we'll be able to see exactly how good this card really is before we get here in the TCG, probably sometime in around June, July, around there. So it's yet to be decided at least when we're going to be getting it here in TCG. But regardless, there are going to be a lot of really fun archetypes getting really good support in this set, so it is something that at least we have to look forward to in the future. But let me know what you guys think about this card in the comment section down below. Does it have potential? Yes. Is it more versatile than a few of the draw cards that we have in the current game? Also, yes. Also, very much like it is not a hard once per turn, which then lets you turbo out a whole bunch of things. But essentially, another deck that benefits from being sent to the graveyard is Tri-Brigade. But they're being sent as cost. Anyway, it's something that we definitely have to go ahead and start planning for in the near future. Like I said, I like the potential this card has. Will it be groundbreaking? I think it's just still to be decided. It depends if we're getting any other type of big support in the future. I know this does have Earth's Arctic support, with an Earth's Arctic cards, I believe, are very high level, if I'm not mistaken. So I believe they're level 9s and 10s, if I'm not mistaken. So you could potentially use it in that archetype as well. Again, I don't know how well that would be. I haven't really looked into the Earth's Arctic archetype, but it is something just popped into my head. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys do enjoy these types of videos, let me check out new cards. Let me know by smashing that like button. You can also let me know by smashing that subscribe button, hitting that notification bell. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.